So what would be your top 3 favorite scout badges that you've done this year in 2022? Well, for me, top 3 would be, I really enjoyed doing the emergency aid badge, whether that's for beavers, cubs, I've done it with scouts, and the last term I've been doing it with explorers. So emergency aid badge would be up there, top number 1. What else have we done? Really loving doing survival badge. And my third one is not an official scout badge, but the House of Parliament Week. We've had some awesome debates this year, and I've really enjoyed giving those badges out to the scouts, even though they haven't been delivered yet. So my question for you is, what has been your favorite badge that you've done in 2022? But before we dive into that, I'm just going to ask you one little favor. If you could subscribe to Big Man in the Woods YouTube channel, that would be brilliant. And don't forget, click the bell, and that will tell you every time I upload a new vlog every week. So I asked that question around the world to scout leaders. What were your favorite badges that you've done with your sections in 2022? And these are the results in no particular order. Lots of scouts have been doing Master of Arms, whether that's going out on the rifle range or archery. That's been a really popular badge of 2022. The Cubs have been really getting into the community this year. In particular, one pack in Australia have been doing lots for their community. They did a car wash, when in fact they call it the crazy car wash. And they also did a cafe, open up to the community, get the community involved and see what Cubs is all about in Australia. So the community badge has been popular for 2022. Everyone loves cooking, whether that's on an altar fire, whether it's on a gas burner, or preparing a meal for home. Lots of all sections, whether that's beavers, cubs, scouts, explorers, and including squirrels, have been enjoying doing the cooking badge. A new one for 2022 is the squirrel section, and they've been doing a really nice badge called the Feel Good badge, and that's been popular in their section. Ah, Feel Good badge. Just makes you feel good just saying it, doesn't it? Lots of us have been trying to get back to our fitness because of lockdown and not being able to get out and about. And the athletics badge this year has been proven really popular in all sections. And in fact, we did a new thing in my district this year. We did a all-section athletics day at the local running track, and that's been popular. So the athletics badge, that seems a popular one for 2022. The entertainer badge, yes, my scouts love doing that. But the Cubs, that's been a very popular badge that's been covered this year in 2022 in Cubs is the entertainer badge. Something I want to do in 2023 is go to more gang shows. I went to the one in Hammersmith Apollo, and there was all gang shows around the UK. They came and did this amazing show. So that's something I actually want to do in the new year. So the entertainer badge has been a very popular one. Beavers, they've been making rockets, they've been learning about planets and satellites and the solar system. Flying up, the space badge has been very popular with beavers this year. As we know, Scouts is about camping, knots, and hiking, map reading. So the navigation stage 1 has been the most popular badge for beavers this year. Getting those beavers learning about how to read a map, use a compass, and getting outside. Well done, beavers. The local knowledge badge has been a popular one in Scouts for this year. Going out, learning about the history, about where you live. Maybe it's about learning about your scout group. For me, we live in London, so we've been learning about train stations that have been were bombed during the war. We've been learning about the old fire station. Now it's a cafe, that kind of thing. Just learning famous people that live in your area. You never know. Just down the road from your scout hut, I don't know, famous footballer could be living there. I don't know. So the local knowledge badge has been very popular for Scouts in 2022. 4 more badges to go. And then I'm going to tell you some badges that leaders have really enjoyed gaining this year in 2022. Science badge. Everyone loves blowing something up and putting a bit of chemistry together. But Cubs have really enjoyed learning about science this year. Now, this is a new one for me. I haven't done it. I know it's popular. In fact, I know it's very popular in Dorset because there's a scout group down there that do it, at Wimborne. They do paragliding. So lots of scouts have been trying to learn some new things they haven't done before. And paragliding has been very popular for scouts in 2022. Now, this badge is very dear to my heart. In fact, I mentioned it right at the beginning of this vlog. The emergency aid badge, whether that's doing level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, that's been really popular this year in 2022 for all sections. Beavers, Cubs, Scouts, Explorers, Network, and Leaders renewing their emergency aid badge. And as I say all the time, I really think this badge should be up there, that we should be doing all the time, renewing, just going over CPR, the recovery position, just briefly, just once a term, just to keep it fresh in the young people's mind and also the leaders. So well done if you've been doing your emergency aid badge. That, big thumbs up from Big Man in the Woods. Last but not least, the most popular badge that we've been doing in Scouts around the UK and around the world, model making. Actually, that's been the most popular commented badge that when I've been taking these down, who've been doing what. The model making badge, whether you've been doing it in the UK, America, Australia, we've had some votes from India. Everyone has been making things, model making, whether they're making their own woggles like I've been doing, or what we've done in my section. We did the Warhammer. So they built the models, they painted the models, they played with the models, they learned a new game. I've never played Warhammer before. So that was, even for me as a leader, learning something new. But whether you do that or just make things, build things, making models seems to be the most popular badge that we've done in Scouts in 2022. Now, my next question is, what do you think are the most popular badges for leaders? Let's dive into it. So 3 popular badges that leaders have achieved in 2022. 25-year anniversary, 25 years service as a leader. That's been a really popular badge that's been given away in 2022. And did you know, little bonus bit, the average lifespan for a Scout leader in the UK is a mere 7 years. So 25 years, well done to you. And if you went to Gilwell Park's Scout reunion this year, you would have come across us, Bush Scouts. We took over the training field. It was massive. We had lots of things. People were learning first aid with me, how to make blood. We were doing knife safety skills, fire, tracking. We did some cooking. We did some swing braiding. And you had to achieve those bases, get a stamp, and you achieved this amazing special edition Scout Reunion Bushcraft badge. That's been a popular badge. So well done if you got that at reunion. Love it. But the all-time favorite badge, whether you've been a leader, a young person, whether you're in squirrels, Beavers, Cubs, Scouts, Explorers, Network, is getting this badge. The membership badge. This, in the whole of the year, has been the most popular badge that people have achieved, whether that's in the UK or around the world, wherever you are. Getting this, getting invested and getting the Scout membership badge has been the most popular badge of 2022. What has been your favorite badge that you've covered? Whether you're a young person, whether you're a young leader, whether you're in Network, Explorers, SASU unit, whatever, what badge that you've achieved has put a smile on your face this year? Comment below. I'd love to know that favorite badge. Well, that's it, Scouties. Thank you very much. I hope that your favorite badge maybe has been mentioned, has been voted. If it's not, as I say, put it down below. I'll see you next time here on Big Man in the Woods. Take care.